I want you to imagine holding a winning lottery ticket in your hand. Keep in mind, you bought the thing only to discover you would not be getting a dime. It happened to one Central Florida grandma.
Yeah, she says a mistake made by the state almost 30 years ago ended up costing her big time. So she reached out to News 6 investigator Adriana Ivashinsky to help get answers and results. Adriana.
Yeah, talk about a gut punch. This grandmother says she had no idea she owed the state any money. She wasn't behind on her taxes. She didn't owe any money on back child support. In fact, she's owed back child support. So when she went to collect her winnings at the Florida Lottery office, she fully expected to leave with cash.
Bobby Siegel can still remember the feeling she had scratching off that winning lottery ticket.
I thought, woohoo, vacation, party, Key West. That's all that was going through my mind at the time of winning that lottery.
But Bobby says when she got to the Lottery Commission to cash her winning ticket, she got denied and was told the state had intercepted all of her winnings, all because she reportedly owed more than $1,700 from almost 30 years ago.
I don't remember cashing a welfare check. I remember cashing a child support check, but not a welfare check.
Bobby says when she asked for proof, the state sent her this faded paperwork from the 1990s showing the Department of Health and Rehab Services did indeed make an error and overpay on her daughter's child support case using family grant money.
I said, do you have a check? Do you have anything that shows that I cashed a welfare check, a state of Florida child support welfare check? She says, no, we just have the letter showing that we distributed your distribution for $303 per month.
Turns out even though it was the state's mistake, Bobby was on the hook for the $1,700 the state overpaid. The state claims they did send her this letter to this P.O. box back in 1992, but Bobby says she never got it.
I don't know what that P.O. box is.
Not only that, Bobby says her ex still owes thousands in back child support. And she says the state is doing little to collect on that.
Do you feel that the state stole from you?
Yeah, I do. For a debt that I don't actually owe because it was their fault.
Bobby says she just wants to know why the state did not try to contact her about the overpayment instead of just seizing her winnings.
Why have they not contacted me?
According to the Florida Department of Revenue, so far this year, the state has intercepted almost $500,000 in lottery winnings. And last year, they intercepted more than $1 million. Bobby says she hopes that her story will serve as a warning to others.
You will lose your money. They don't play.
And we want to make something very clear. Anyone caught trying to dodge the system and who tries to get someone else to claim their lottery winnings for them, well, they could end up in jail. This is considered a first-degree misdemeanor, and you could spend up to a year in state prison if found guilty of the crime.
Oh, I feel for her because you're expecting to get this money and you likely need it. Okay,
right.
So I can hear people out there thinking right now, what can I do to make sure that this doesn't happen to me? Is there a way to check?
Can you check? We checked with both the lottery and the state to see if there was any centralized database you could go to, so you could check if you owe any money to the state. Turns out there's not. So the only way you will know if you owe any money is to contact your local tax office or check with the state website for child support services. And I have much more on this at clickorlando.com. And I will have more on this coming up tonight at 7 o'clock.
Or you could just win the lottery and they'll figure out that you owe things.
Well, right, but what a buzzkill.
That's
right?
total buzzkill.
Yeah.
It's horrific.
Nobody wants to find out that way.
All right,
No, just go
Adriana,
check.
Thank you so much. Crazy.